And we are back with yet another episode of the most quotable films of all time, this time starting with the letter E. And you guys voted for Evil Dead 2 Dead by Dawn, an absolute classic of the horror slash comedy genre, and one that you just saw for the first time this past week. Is that correct?
My question is why?
Oh, come on. You didn't hate it that much, right?
No, I just needed to go for a hearing test after all the screaming.
There is a good deal of screaming. Too bad we're not doing top five screams, but there are some good quotes in here. I can see why people do love it. I think it's hilarious. And Sam Raimi, one of his first as far as just, you know, being a I would almost say like an avant-garde director. It almost feels like a live action cartoon in a lot of places. So action-wise, it's really cool. And I think it does have some really quotable moments. So I'll start us off. My number five is Bruce Campbell as Ash says,
Hey, what do you say we have some champagne, huh, baby? Huh?
Sure.
After all, I'm a man and you're a woman. At least last time I checked.
That's got to be the worst date quote that I have ever heard in my life. Can you
I know.
imagine saying that to your wife?
I should give it a shot. See what happens. Yeah, and I guess he gets, his comeuppance for such a terrible line because the rest of the movie he's just warding off demonic spirits. So that didn't make your list, I take it.
No, it was going to make my worst quote ever.
Very good. So what's your number five then?
How I feel about this movie.
The ending of the movie, classic, man. Which led to another sequel, Army of Darkness, which I think you might actually like better, but it was more at the box office, it was more well known, I guess. But
Thank
um,
God we're past A.
yes. All right. Well, my number four is it's it's a very annoying one, and it's when the zombie or whatever just keeps saying over and over again,
Dead by dawn. 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 Dead by dawn.
didn't make your list.
Actually, that is my number four.
Oh, okay.
And I did the whole quote. We are things that were and shall be again. Spirit of the book. We want what's yours. Life dead by dawn, dead by dawn.
Yeah, ridiculous. And isn't it like the deer head on the wall talking also like as one of the things that's alive? It's been a while since I've seen it, but yeah, ridiculous. All right, so my number three is another one of the dead people's Henrietta is her name, and she says,
Hey, I'll swallow your soul. I'll swallow your soul. I'll swallow your soul.
Swallow this.
Had that higher.
oh, okay, all right, very good, very memorable.
Yeah,
All right.
it was.
Uh my number two is one
Wait, I
that
didn't do my number three.
oh, sorry, yes. What is your three? We're moving right along here.
All right, so Ash is in front of the mirror and he's talking to the mirror and he says,
just cut up our girlfriend with a chainsaw. Does that sound fine?
That sums up the movie quite nicely too. My number two is a line that I believe he uses in several of the other spin-offs of this. And I'm pretty sure it's the first time he's like all suited up with his chainsaw for a hand or whatever. And he says,
Groovy.
Yes, I remember that one. And no, I did not have it.
all right, fine. What's your number two?
My number two was Henrietta. Henrietta, I'll swallow your soul. I'll swallow your soul.
Okay. So I'm curious about what we'll both have as one, because I don't think you're gonna have my one.
I
But
don't think you're gonna have my one.
all right, well, mine is uh this other girl, Bobby Joe, goes missing in the woods, and her boyfriend just keeps yelling,
Bobby Joe! Bobby Joe! Bobby Joe! You'll get us all killed! Shut up!
Leave him alone!
Get out of here! Bobby Joe!
that's my favorite. Uh so that was not yours, I take it.
Now,
All right, what's your one?
my quote is from Annie actually, and it sets up the whole movie. She's
Uh-huh.
looking at a picture of the Necronomicon of
Mhm.
Ash himself in 1300 AD.
Call this man the hero from the sky. He was prophesied to have destroyed the evil.
Didn't do a very good job.
Okay.
Lionel sets up the thing with him going through the portal at the end and becoming the hero in 1300 AD.
Right. Okay.
And it wasn't realized in the beginning of the movie until the end.
Right, right. Okay. So you kind of bookended the movie with your 1 and 5 there.
Yes, I did.
Well done. Okay.
So I could avoid quotes like groovy.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, it's a battle of our number ones. I gotta have Bobby Joe at number one. It's the one I think about the most.
Bobby Joe's got to be number two because we both had the same number four.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, it was your two and my three at the I'll swallow your soul thing. That's got to be our number one, the one we had in
Right,
common.
and then we have another common one.
The other one we had
Yeah,
was
Dead by
Dead
Dawn,
by
Dead by
Dawn.
Dawn.
Okay, so we'll have those as our 1 and 2 then. How about that?
Okay.
Unprecedented here on this episode. All right, so then 3 will be Bobby Joe, and then 4 will be your thing with the book. They called him, I want to say Ishmael. And then so then 5 will be my 2, which is groovy. Oh, that is very groovy to me. That's that's a great list. Excellent. Okay. Any honorable, or in this case dishonorable, mentions that you have?
Well, the one where uh
The worst dialogue that I had at my number 5.
well, when Baby Joe says, you're holding my hand too tight. And Jake saying, baby, I ain't holding your hand. And it was Ash's hand
Oh, right. The
that
severed
came out
hand.
from under the bucket thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I love the whole thing with the severed hand running around and trying to kill him, and just also the scene where like he's running through the house, and I don't know how they shot that because it's like happening so fast and he's going from all through all these doors and stuff. It's just ridiculous. But
Yeah, but there was like, you probably, I hate to say this, but you probably have to watch the movie a couple of times because there's like these little hidden jokes in the thing.
right.
Like
Yeah.
when he cuts his hand off and he puts a bucket under a bucket, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he puts a bunch of books on the top of it.
Yes.
The title of the top book was
Oh, what was it? I forget.
A
Tell me.
Farewell to Arms.
Ah, that's right. That's right. Yep. Good stuff, man. Yeah, it is a movie that is worth repeating for sure.
Yeah,
Just
there's
for
like
those
a lot of
little,
little hidden things in the movie. So I'm
yeah.
sure there's more that I didn't see because of the screaming in the background.
Yeah, well, the screaming doesn't count as quotes, I guess. So
Or
so
when he's
now,
down, or when
yeah,
he's down in the basement yelling to let me out, let me out.
yeah, right. Oh man, great stuff. Well, now, without further ado, here are the top 5 Evil Dead 2 quotes according to 3 and 4.
Groovy.
Call this man the hero from the sky. He was prophesied to have destroyed the evil.
Didn't do a very good job.
Dead by dawn. 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 Dead by dawn.
Hey, I'll swallow your soul. I'll swallow your soul. I'll swallow your soul.
Swallow this.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Very good. So now we got to go once again to the letter F, which there's always a bunch of possibilities with that one.
Yes.
We've already done what? Forrest Gump and Ferris Bueller, 2 iconic ones. So the ones left for me, going from top to bottom, are Fargo, A Few Good Men, Full Metal Jacket, and Fight Club. So how about you?
I didn't go with any of those.
What? Okay.
I actually redid all my whole list there.
Okay.
My number one is Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Oh, good one.
Fish Called Wanda.
That's good too. Yeah.
Five Easy Pieces.
Okay.
And The Fifth Element.
Ah, interesting. Okay. All right. Well, then this is easy. It's just our 2 number 2s, or our 1 and 2. So we got Fargo, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, A Few Good Men, and A Fish Called Wanda. Pretty good, man. Yeah, so you guys know what to do in the comments below or on the poll on Johnny Radio. Vote for your favorite, and we'll see. Yeah, any one of these could easily win. So
Yeah.
I'll be
Yeah, it's
interested
a
to
wide
see.
open field.
Yep, totally. Yeah, I'd be happy with any of those. I think man, Full Metal Jacket though. Darn it. Oh well. But there's always next season, I suppose.
Yeah, right. I mean, and the seasons could go fast if you start skipping
More letters.
because I
Yeah.
mean, like F has got like tons of stuff, I'm sure. M
Yeah.
has got lots of stuff.
Right. Not so much for Z and V and stuff, but yeah.
Yes,
All right. Well, very good. Well, we will see you on the next one. All right. Love you.
love you too.
All right. Bye.
Bye.